Hey guys, what's going on? It's Dave from Two Average Dudes. Mike is going to chime in a second. So, the other day, I guess I went to court with that Humboldt bus crash, and I got a few notes on just, what went on. 16 dead, 13 injured. Sidhu, S-I-D-H-U, the driver, he pled guilty. He said he was sorry, takes full responsibility. During the investigation, found he didn't break. He was just 3 weeks on the job. I guess they looked back at his logs and everything like that. They said he could be, in the prior 11 days, he could have had 70 infractions put against him. There's a March 22nd decision coming up, and the Crown is looking for 10 years in jail and a 10-year ban on his license. And I think he could be deported also. That's the highlights, so to say. What do you say about an accident like this? Yeah, it's tragic. It's tragic all the way around. It's tragic. There's so many tragedies. It's tragic for the parents who lost their kids. It's tragic for the kids who don't get to grow up. It's tragic for the driver who killed those people. It's tragic for friends. It's tragic for the community. It's tragic for a country. It's a severe tragedy all around. Now, yeah, the blame was his. Let's be honest. But, it comes down to a little bit more. No matter which way this turns out, the kids aren't coming back. Plain and simple, they're not coming back. And that's the tragedy right there. That the lives are ended. And I want you to think about something. Seeing this unfold, and how many lives were snatched up just like that. I want you to remember something. And I've said this over and over to my friends and family, that when you walk out the door, when you leave your loved ones or your friends or whatever, remember that, okay, when somebody walks away, leaves, hops in their car, that could be the last time that you see them. Okay? They might be gone forever. They could back out on the road and get hit by a car. Their airplane could crash. They could be on a hockey tournament and get hit by transport. Just remember that. Your friends and loved ones, make sure that they know that you appreciate them and that you care. And let this tragedy be a lesson for everybody. Like, I'm kind of speechless on this. It was just a terrible thing, and but just make sure that that you tell your loved ones and your friends and everything how much you care about them, because when they walk out the door, it could be the last time you see them.
Hi, Dave. You can't say much more than you said there. That sums it all up. It's a tragedy no matter what happens. I do just want to point out, though, that I do commend the bus driver who made a mistake. Okay, he ran a stop sign, made his mistake, and now has to live with all these deaths on his conscience for the rest of his life. But he did man up and plead guilty in court. Okay, a lot of people would have hired sleazy lawyers and worked their best to try and get out of the guilty plea. Okay, would have worked some stuff saying that the signs weren't in proper language and this and that. And there's so many angles you can work these days in the court of law that you gotta commend the guy for manning up, pleading guilty, admitting it all, saying it was his fault, not even trying to get out of it, and boom, taking his punishment and moving on. So props to him for that. It is very, very sad, and no matter what happens, like Dave said, these children aren't coming back, and it's a sad, sad time. And again, like Dave said, he's always said, make sure your loved ones know you love them, because it may be the last time you see them. Anyways, guys, check out our website, 2averagedudes.com, fill out our polls and surveys, and we'll catch you next time.